Namaste, everybody. Lisa Romano here, the Breakthrough Life Coach, and today I want to talk about spiritual healing and what exactly is a spiritual healing versus another type of, let's say, physical healing. So, when I help my clients spiritually heal, what we're doing is we're looking to find a balance. We're looking to strike a balance within their mind, their bodies, their souls, their energy body. We want them to feel one with who and what they are. We want them to merge with the divine and the authentic self. And we want to try to eradicate or remove from their experience any cognitive dissonance associated with, let's say, their true desires. Or let's say, they are in a career and they're unhappy. We have to first discover what is the conflict. Why is this client at a job that is unfulfilling? What is the fear that is holding them back? What is the belief that is holding them back? And oftentimes, when you explore the conscious mind and you open up and you wonder what's running around in the subconscious mind, you will find conflicts. And when you seek to resolve those conflicts, you will discover that you bring a lot more peace and harmony to your body, and you can experience more balance and harmony. So for this video, I want to talk about 5 physical things that you can do in the real world, 5 actual things that you can do, action steps that you can take to help you find more balance and to help you begin your spiritual healing journey. So one of the things that I always ask my clients to do is to open up their mind and expand their perception of self. Do not just see yourself as your name or your identity or what you do for a living. You really have to understand that you are more than what you probably think you are. So if you can expand your ideas and see yourself as an energy being, and we know that the goal is to restore balance in our being, and we know that we're energy, then it just makes sense to understand that we have to work within an energy field. We have to respect the fact that we're energy. So you also have to expand this idea beyond your current concept of self, and understand that you are a physical being. You are made up of trillions and trillions of cells. So then that means if you want to restore balance in your body, then you have to respect and restore your physical body. You have to understand that you are also, you're like a battery. There's just so much energy that you can put out on any day, before you have to start restoring that energy. So if we want to bring balance, if spiritual healing is all about restoring balance to you, then it helps for you to expand your awareness of what you think you are. So the 5 things that I would like you to do all begin with the letter R. So that might help you remember what they are. So the first thing is we're going to start with restoration. We're going to accept the fact that we are these energy beings and that we exert a certain amount of calories every day, which, calories is all about energy. We exert a certain amount of calories every day that need to actually be rebooted into the system, or we have to retrieve them again. We have to add this energy back into our body. So restoration is important, and the best way to restore your energy is to rest, and it's to sleep. So to begin your healing journey, make sure that you are respecting the fact that you need to sleep a certain amount of hours, but just begin to respect that you are this battery being that needs to restore its energy through resting. So if you're somebody who burns the candle at both ends, if you're somebody who goes to bed late and wakes up early, if you're somebody who exercises 7 days a week or 5 days a week and doesn't rest, you're burning the candle out at both ends. That's you. And if you want to begin your spiritual journey and have more balance in your life, then you need to respect the fact that you need to rest. The second thing that you can do to bring balance into your body is to responsibly eat. So eat responsibly, but pay attention to what you're putting into your mouth. So pay attention to empty calories, pay attention to fat. Interesting, as many of you know, my mom died of, what ultimately killed her was end-stage renal failure, but my mother was diagnosed with dementia. And when I was doing all my studies about dementia, and diabetes, I discovered some amazing things. And there is some evidence to suggest that high fat diets, saturated fat diets, and my mom and dad never took care of never watched what they ate. And very oftentimes they were irresponsible. And it turns out that fat, can clog these tiny little capillaries in your brain and make it very difficult for the neurons to fire in your brain effectively and to transmit information. So that's just one little thing that I learned studying dementia and high blood pressure and diabetes and high fat diets and alike. But it drives the point home that, for us to maintain harmony in our body, we have to respect that we are a bunch of cells and that we are a physical body. Our spirit exists and needs this physical body. So if we want to begin any type of spiritual healing process, we have to respect and eat responsibly. We have to be responsible to our bodies and eat in a way that assures that we are going to get the most nutrition out of what we're eating. Me personally, I'm a vegan, and I enjoy eating that way, and that just works for me. So find what works for you. Make sure that you are knowledgeable about food, be responsible for what you're putting in your mouth, and begin to make better choices. The third thing that I would like you to consider is, what are you doing to recuperate your body from the daily stresses? How are you eliminating toxins from your body? One of the things that I do religiously is I take Epsom salt baths. I also love going for massages. I get a facial every once in a while. I get my nails done. In the near future, I'm going to start acupuncture. So I also go to yoga. So these are things that I do to recuperate and to make sure that I'm really participating in almost ritualistic type activities that help me understand that I'm supposed to be taking care of me and I'm supposed to be honoring me. And the more energy you put into taking care of you, obviously the message that you're sending to yourself is, I matter. And you begin to vibrate at a completely different level. And before you know it, you start attracting people and circumstances that actually mirror that new vibration. The fourth thing that I would like you to consider that I do all day, almost every day, and I enjoy it, I just believe that it helps me stay true to myself and helps me stay grounded and humble, is reflection. Make sure that you're taking time to reflect. Make sure that you are lighting up the prefrontal lobe and the neocortex, and you are making the best use out of your brain. Human beings have the ability to observe the way they think. And in my humble opinion, I wish that there were more people on this planet that thought about the way they think rather than live in a state of reactivity. So think about finding quiet time, a few minutes a day, to reflect on the way that you showed up. Were you judgmental? Were you critical of yourself and of others? And if so, nudge the judge. Do not judge yourself for it. Just say, I would like to be less of that tomorrow. I would like to be more of this tomorrow. Also, one of the things that I like to practice is forgiveness and of myself so that I can be more forgiving to other people. And so when I'm in a state of reflection and I hear myself doing something negative, if I have an intrusive thought about someone else, if I find myself criticizing somebody that I don't even know, so oftentimes we're doing what we do and someone crosses our paths and we judge their hairstyle or we judge their teeth or we judge the way they walk. It's what we do. And when I find myself being critical and I've trained myself to pay attention, what I'll do is I will ask that person for forgiveness in my own mind. I'll say, please forgive me. I just found myself judging you. I love you. Please forgive me. Namaste. And then I have to forgive myself because it's very easy for me. I don't think anybody judges me more than I judge myself. And I would imagine that there are a lot of codependents and people who are highly sensitive, highly empathic, feel the same way. So be willing to reflect on how you show up and be willing to be more responsible for what is revealed to you about yourself and about the way you are actually showing up in your skin every day. The fifth thing that I would like you to do is to reduce your exposure to negative news stories, reduce your exposure to negative people, Reduce your exposure to activities that bring on a lot of anxiety for you. Just reduce your exposure to anything that you find abrasive. Reduce your exposure to anything that you feel is out of alignment with who you really are as a person. Do what you can to fill your life up with more positive things, whether those things are plants, or going to animal shelters, or volunteering, or just spending quiet time in nature. Nature is balanced, and the animal kingdom is balanced. Animals kill because they're hungry. They don't kill senselessly. They don't kill, you know, um, animals that are, unable to protect themselves for the sake of killing them. So the plant kingdom is balanced. There's restoration. There's a time of great healing in the plant kingdom. When a forest fire sweeps through, it's only a matter of time before nature begins to bud through those ashes, and the ashes are actually end up being a fertilizer for the new growth. We as human beings have to seek what is the norm in nature, and that is balance. And so seek within yourself to restore yourself. Seek within yourself to make sure you're eating healthy. Make sure that you're taking care of yourself and you're reducing negative influences in your life. Make sure that you're speaking well of yourself and of others. And slowly what you'll notice is over time, these little ideas, and they should become rituals. They had to become rituals for me so that they could become part of my long-term memory, and they can become part of me as a permanent being. I wanted these ideas to become fixed within me because I was overrun with codependency and people pleasing and not feeling good enough, and wondering what people thought about me. And I really did think that it was my responsibility to do for others what others wouldn't do for themselves. And I've come a long way. And now I really do enjoy helping people wake up and stay on the healing path. So I hope this video has been helpful, and I hope it helps, even if just for today. If you just try these things for today, and if you did them tomorrow and the next day, the goal is balance and the goal is peace. And let me know how you do. Namaste. I bow to the love and the light that is absolutely in you. Bye for now. Namaste, everybody. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I so hope you enjoyed the 5 steps that you can take to enhance your spiritual journey. I just wanted you to know that I have launched a monthly membership site that is full of resources, tools, and many of the programs that I have selling on my website. You can get a copy of The Road Back to Me. You can listen to the meditations that I'm selling on my website through the membership site. Like I said, there are so many resources, so many worksheets, and so many workbooks for you to mull over and go through. If you are serious about tools and you believe that you are good at self-study, and if you resonate with my work, I highly suggest you check out the membership site. Please follow the link and let us know what you think. Namaste, everybody. I bow to the love and the light that is absolutely in you.